Hello, Madden Bible Nation. Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden Football 2011 EA Sports, baby. Kicking off with a bang. Show number 88. Today, continuing our forum member fan appreciation week. Today we're talking about TDavis, the MB tournament this past weekend, his money plays, his go-to plays that he went to in the clutch situations this past weekend, where he was able to take down the tournament and take home the grand prize of $250. So TDavis was nice enough to let us know some of the plays that he went to, he called upon time after time again to get him in the big plays, the clutch conversion. So he used the San Francisco playbook. He would typically come out in the bunch formation, all wide receiver package. This is very important because if you don't come out in all wide receiver, you will have a tight end on the field. So he likes more speed. He comes out in all wide receiver package, comes out in the verticals play. So he does run the canoe. So remember, if you want to run the canoe, it's on the short side of the field. His adjustments: he would take Shillings, put him on a slant out Murphy, slant out Hayward Bay, or slant in Hayward Bay. Motion Hayward Bay is step left. As you can see, the canoe activates on the left side there. I just jacked it up. I'll show you that again. Here you have again the motion. Here's the snap and throw, the release. As you can see, Shillings is able to be open on the left side there. So that's the read against man. Right? As you can see, the slants do open some other things up over the middle of the field. So here you have again. He had his reads, motions him over. Also has Hayward Bay out of the back, out of the slant over the middle of the field. This play he used a lot. It really frustrated his opponent. He did fall victim to Z Farles, as Z Farles was able to make some good user plays on that. And again, I love that post over the middle of the field. So tough to defend. Z Farles was able to make a big user pick against TDavis, which really put him in the loser's bracket, which opened things up for Farles. So there you have the slant again. Just tough to defend those slant outs. Keep in mind you have a halfback in the block in the backfield, so that's also aided protection. But once he does release, he'll release up into the flat area here. You can look to dump off to him. It's a lot of different things just with this one base play. He ran the ball a lot from the I formation. He would audible to the I form normal. The play was called cross in. So what he would do is he would typically have a halfback toss in there, or the run audible down was halfback dive. So he'd motion Hayward Bay over, snap in the A gap, and then he'd look to run up the gut with McFadden. Mixed in the fact that he would have a halfback toss as an audible. He would motion Hayward Bay, read it if it's man zone. If it's man, snaps there and looks to get outside with McFadden. So he was able to run the ball very effectively. And then a lot of times what really was tough for people is that he'd mix in this quick pass to Hayward Bay here. We'll show you what that looks like. So his same motion, just motion him over, and then he'd snap, he gets that beat, and guys were really reluctant to be able to stack the box and play bump and run coverage, because this quick pass was just devastating all game, all tournament long. He was able to get that quick pass, especially when he'd give you a snugs look, which you would drop your defenders back, which really would just open up this cross in. So the cross in, I think, was probably his most important play all day. As you can see, the snap again, to throw, the cross in, especially with no safety help, was really there all day. Really kept guys off balance as they're trying to adjust everything else. They don't know if the quick pass is coming. They don't know if the run's coming. It's really opened things up for them. And you got to really love that quick pass. As you can see, it's just there again and again. No bump and run coverage against that. Another play that he would use a lot was the single back snuggies. The Z option, as you can see, it doesn't look that impressive, but that X route right there by Hayward Bay is the play we want to take a look at. So we have the nice deep corner route on that side there. Shillings can run a streak, and we can drag Murphy. What we want to do is watch Hayward Bay. He makes a cut back to the middle of the field, and that's where we want to look to hit Hayward Bay. As he makes that cut back to the middle of the field there, it's tough for man defense to defend. You'd actually think that he was going to hit you with the stick route, or with the flat route, the stick play, but he didn't really call it too many times. He called the Z option play, which, as you can see, that route right there is just very tough to defend. When you're expecting that stick route and you just don't get it, it just makes it all the tougher to defend. But you have a great flat route, a great mesh post on the right side there, and then you have that just quick cut and just very tough to defend. He could run it left, he could run it right. All the while you were expecting the stick play, and then to mix in the boot. He would run the halfback draw. You would get ready to stop that, and then he just run the halfback draw on you up the middle. Very tough to defend overall. So got to give it to TDavis. He really was able to mix things up. Those are some of the plays that he used. If you have some other plays from the San Francisco playbook that you thought were good, make sure to leave them in the bottom here. For another exciting edition, show number 88. You and me together, Madden Bible Nation. We're changing the Madden community one snap at a time.